Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am excited to continue where we last left off in Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden, where the Disney rejects are currently traveling through the tunnels to get to the tech wizard of the Ark. I cannot remember his name. Jazz said, if you enjoy the video, full stream, what have you, don't forget to like if you like and comment if you so inclined to do so.
Weird place for a mass grave. What were all these people doing?
Running away, I think. Maybe the Red Plague hit their town and they needed to evacuate.
Evacuating or stampeding over each other to be the first one out. Dumbass ancients.
So one of the things I like about this game is the fact that there are certain dialogue options that occur between the whole group, and then there are certain dialogue options that proc only when one individual is close enough to proc that dialogue option. So what ends up happening is you could end up across certain situations where, like, Orman, took me a second to remember his name, will make a comment about the medical robot. Like, is that a metal man? Oh, by golly gee williker. And then Dux will say something similar. And our third person, which we got near the tail end of yesterday's game, I cannot remember her name. But I came to an interesting conclusion. She's a rabbit. She's obviously a human, but her mutations are rabbit-based, kind of. Tree Hugger is obviously like druid-like stuff, or frog-based, I guess, frog legs. But like, Supertendons are what gave me the rabbit vibe. I was thinking about that. Oh no, I know. I remember. That's why I came to the inventory to heal everybody on their injuries, because I need to make sure they're at health. I don't know what abilities to give you. Run and gun could be really useful. Low works is high. That's what we're gonna go for. We'll go with something like that for the time being. Also, we'll do ourselves a save. Interesting. So, I wonder what they classify as Session 2, then. Is it like a New Game Plus type thing, or what? Actually, they're moth wings, not bat wings.
You know the stalkers we captured, right? Right? They ran away. I lost them.
You let your stalkers escape? The bobbleheads are gonna be mad at you. You better get them back.
I can't.
Break
the
up.
boat took them across the river.
And now the bobbleheads have the boat? But where's your boat? If you don't get those stalkers back, they'll shrink your brain.
So she just needs to be behind full cover. I think I'm gonna go all out here. I'm not gonna try and delay. I'm not gonna try and stealth it. I'm gonna use whoever has the most damage, and I'm gonna fuck them up. Pyro needs to get dropped first. Medbot needs to get dropped second, I think. I want to save you to run and gun in Medbot, I think. Maybe. You're going to use the cannon on the Medbot. Maybe. The Pyro. Just need to do 16 damage. What? Here's... You hear him. Kind of. Wouldn't let me hide over there because I think I was in the middle of getting spotted. So I suppose we could put you here. Want to wait for the butcher to go somewhere else. You could kill him with silence. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably a good idea. And at least take the butcher out quietly.
Look at those bodies, all trapped inside this tunnel. I wouldn't want to die like this.
That's not exactly what I wanted to go. So we only need to hit twice. Problem is I don't want to risk it because the chance that something does 75 damage. So alright. But yeah, the duck does have a little bit of low health. Also, his name is Dux, and as Borman. And this is Selma. I'm at a little bit of a loss on that one. Oh.
Bye-bye.
We are the greatest!
Okay, good. That was a stealth kill.
Hey guys, come here.
Go around and see if we can take anybody else out before we go with that group of people. That's gruesome. Tina, no way out, trapped in my car. Traffic stopped moving days ago. Tunnel collapsed. That turtle Snappy didn't swim up to you when you called his name. Oh my god, he got a replacement turtle. Oh my god. What? He dropped his beard trimmer into the thing and obliterated the turtle. Horrible. I screwed up. I think I screwed up and used the rifle. Oops. Nope. Nope. Mistakes were made. I did not mean to actually use my gun.
Bingo.
You're earning your scrap, kid.
Okay, good. It didn't
Regroup.
come back to bite us in the ass. We were far enough away to where they didn't hear the gun shoot. The way to leave, we're not gonna go. Yeah. I mean, the least he could have done was become honest about it. What the hell was he doing with the beard trimmer? But what? Wait a minute. The whole the logistics of that make very little sense if you think about it. How the hell was the tank? Well, why was the tank right there? That's right. We're going after the. We're gonna freeze them in place first of all. That'll give us a couple turns to mess around. Enemy. It's giving me an enemy notification from over here. All right. How do we do this?
Stay back, guys.
Go here. I think I have you go up top. Yeah, we're gonna treat power. That's what the bind ability is. Whatever it was I said. We're still technically stealthed after we do this, which is amazing. I think we are. Almost a coin toss to crit.
All you got?
That's damn. Catch him on fire?
More?
Might be immune because he's a pyro. Alright, pyro is down. Everyone's behind full cover. Yep.
Personal injury. Don't step into the light. I'm on my way.
Good hit.
Feel that?
6 damage. No shotgun should polish him off.
Stay injury detected. Yeah, baby. Injury detected. Approach vector calculated.
It's gonna be a little. Dangerous.
What do you think about that, huh?
Back off!
Hey, got EMP'd. That was a 20% chance to EMP it. Nice. Well, there's a fun fact for you. The cars have probably been down here so long that the gasoline is expired. Mirror driver, 2 additional crit damage, 30% chance to knock him back. Okay.
Come on.
Because the way that gas actually works is after a certain length of time, it
Come on. Let it be something
like
good.
dissipates. It goes away. Oh, bait switcher. Sniper. A railgun, basically. 20 range. Holy shit. think after we leave this area, go back to the Ark. Because we need to set some things up. Holy shit.
A way out. Let's go. Those ghouls were working like a team. They were organized.
What? Ghouls are total dummies.
No, Borman's right. Someone has to be teaching them, controlling them. Who?
I know. It's fine. We'll deal with it in a moment. Iron Mutant mode, which is Iron Man. Yeah, only 4 points available. I want to save them. Really? So we're gonna save till we can get 7. That's kind of crazy. He has 2 points available. I think we'll save it for now. .25 range. Combine that with the thing that increases range even further beyond, and that is a weapon that has like 30 fucking range. Not really. The weapons we have are actually pretty good. I'm gonna go back to the Ark, and then we're probably gonna explore a little bit because I want to see experiment.
These are really something special. Found these up north in the hull of a ship. They're EMP grenades. Any machine within the blast radius shuts down immediately. I don't see many working machines nowadays, though.
I don't know. I have no idea why the pig has 3 shots. It just does. Absorbs fire damage, pyro armor. That's tempting, but I think we won't do that.
Bye.
Your search for Hammond continues. Good. His skill in machines keeps the Ark's heart beating. But his curiosity may be his downfall. Always going deeper into the zone, searching for something that's not there. I beg you, stalkers, find Hammond before his questions kill him. The Ark thanks you for your service. Be well.
Heard you ran into some pyro ghouls last run. Watch out for them. They got a love affair with firebombs, dripping that stuff all over their faces. Stupid as shit. Spark a pyro ghoul in the right way, and you see them spontaneously combust. Boom! Good times.
No scopes available. Same. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but we can't put the scope on it. See, the way that it works is scope's not available, so it's not purposeful to put it on them. Realistically speaking, even that's not enough. Doing some math in my head, and 5, 5, 15. If I upgrade the pistol. I mean, crit damage might go up though. It does.
Take it easy.
Welcome. If you want zone gear, I've got it. Until next time.
Also, the Metal Bird has some individuals we probably try and take out. They're level 55 though, so I don't know if it's worth it yet. I'm curious to see if enemies like respawn at all. Doesn't look like it. At least not here. Not yet. So I'm curious to see what exactly is over here. I know it's a level 20, 25 or something like that. I want to see, though, if I can deal with it at all. Or if I need to pull back and come back later. Yeah, there's a lot of level 25 shit here. Probably optional stuff that I can't really do right now. Alright. So these are going to be zone dogs. That's what those...
I heard of these before. Never saw them. Weird how they're all connected.
They got wheels. A lot of them. These things moved?
Something's not right here.
Dead zone dog.
This is gross. Look at this feeding frenzy. We got ourselves a zone dog problem here. Here, doggy doggy.
Stalker Oscar. No. There were Prips playing dice. Not really paying attention. Prip quietly talking with a looking customer at the table behind us, talking quite intently and Trip signs seemed to glow with excitement as I faintly heard ancient dog storehouse passing from down south. Drove up at least enough to get our rotten asses down there. I don't know if these are the kind of dogs that you want to be turning into food. Oh, dude over here I see.
Looks like the ghouls are having a party over there. Think they got room for us?
That's a big dude.
Damn zone dogs! They were smaller in the old days, dumber too.
We got no weapons. Zone dogs got no weapons and no paws. We are the kings of the zone, not them.
Then
Okay.
go to the zone dog and tell that to his face. You want to get eaten like Skeezel, Bam Bam, and Treepo? Go for it.
Yeah, make fun of me. Go ahead, then. Big horse.
Yeah, we're gonna come back here. We're gonna come back here. My mic is dying? What does that mean? You gotta be more specific than that. What does that mean? Is it staticky? Hold on. How about now? Is that better? So, how about now? Can you hear me now? Like, am I talking and I'm testing some stuff out? So, I guess I need to try and make sure I have my voice be louder, I guess? All right. So how about now? How do I sound right now? Can you hear me? Chaz. Okay. Now, if I talk loud, how do I sound right now? Do I sound good or do I sound too loud? Okay, good to know. Had to fix some filter options for noise gate. Thank you for that. I'm very glad that you brought that up. Hopefully that's not that big of an issue with the recordings. But yeah, we're not gonna mess with that right now. That is above our hit level. The best we can do is go around and try and collect a couple of scraps here and there, because that, or if there's one by themselves, we can stealthily kill one by itself. But when the basic mook has 12 health or whatever it is, nah. We're not going to be able to play with that, unfortunately.
Buildings usually go up. This one's going sideways. Feels like I'm in a frickin' coffin, am I right?
We can get some goodies and then pull out. Come back and deal with that crap later. No, that butcher that we saw had more than 8 HP. It's not that the butchers have 8 HP, it's that their level's higher. The butcher we saw over there had like 11 or something like that, like a lot more. I don't think you saw the HP. Hunter, 24 HP. You see that number? Below their level, which is 25, that 24 means how many hit points they have. They have 30 with 3 armor. We'll only be doing 2 damage per hit with some of our strong weapons. So, no. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, in a minute I'm gonna have to step away and help out with something off stream. It's not that the stream's ending, it's just I'm informing you of a 24 health zone dog. I have 15 damage. It would take 2 turns to kill it. Yeah. Alright, that was quicker than I thought it would be. That's done. My apologies. No. Don't get spotted. Another flare.
Oh, I hope it's something good.
So do I. This is a high level area. Holy shit! Immune to charge attacks. Immune to crit hits and charge attacks. Nice. The fuck is that? That's not a Mother Zone dog. 30. Did it have armor? No. Zone dog over there. Yeah, I can't really do much about this. We came in and got a decent amount of loot. I think it's time to get out, because a fight like this will just get us damaged, and I don't really feel like getting damaged, you know? I mean, actually, now that I think about it, can I fast travel to Metal Bird? Yeah, okay. That's weird that you can fast travel in the middle of a thing like that. This is the fight that I was gonna come back to. Level 55, 18. Yeah, okay. So this actually means we can't really do this fight. Not yet, anyways. Not yet. We're close. I bet you after we get to where we're going, we'll have to go back, or a new area will get unlocked, and that will respawn a couple of areas, fight-wise. An ambulance? Okay. Yeah, there's a broken gun. I was expecting scrap or something over here.
Hammond told me he wanted to cross a big body of water to get to a place called the House of Bones. He said the crash site was near there.
Let's see what's inside.
Yes, let's. Kiss me quick. 20 crit, well hidden. I'm trying to think about who that would be useful on. Maybe ducks? another hand grenade. We need to get that upgraded so it does 8 damage. Because it's kind of a waste to try and use it now when it only does 4. Really weird. Crew expedition north. Strange artifact. Used to keep things cold. Old palace to the east of the House of Bones. Which is in a permanent state of cold anyway. Ancients were a strange bunch. Stalker Anton. That's funny. I think they're talking about a refrigerator. Or an ice box.
I keep looking for dead duck bodies, but I never see one. Are we the only mutants in the zone?
You're right. There are no mutants in the zone. I've been checking bodies ever since you mentioned it.
Huh. Well, that's a terrifying thing. Both the little scarecrow.
Obey me. Obey me.
Ah, making my head spin. Did you hear that? I heard the same voices when me and Hammond got ambushed.
As I was saying, the scarecrow, terrifying. The fact that there are no other mutants, and seemingly no other ducks,
Holy
or pigs,
ancient power.
and this.
Feel my words inside you, taking control.
Keep your face, avoid the Northern Ghoul tribe is planning something huge at the lair of the Horned Devil. An ancient power source twice the size of the one back in the Ark. Lumps of heavy equipment to the place. Do not attempt to go further north. Ghouls will eat you. Level 35. Well, we know what level 55 looks like. What does level 35 look like? Holy shit. This is a big game. Like a big map. Each level is kind of small, getting a little bit bigger each time. We can't deal with this right now. But we can be cheeky with stuff.
Wait here. There's an underground complex near here. Very close, I think. Never seen it, but I heard about it. A clan lived in it, and they supposedly left some good stuff before disappearing. Look at this giant. Probably been sitting here for centuries. This giant's a machine. It's got that mimer mark we've been seeing.
EMP grenades, some broken electronics. So we're getting a shit ton of scrap. I would like more weapon parts as well, please. The atmosphere of this game definitely is one of the parts I like a lot about it. I'm debating, we could probably get one really tough fight, maybe, GTFO, and see where that takes us. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk certain things. Wait a minute.
Someone busted in here recently. There might be some of our rothead buddies down there. Look alive.
Don't know if I want to go down there yet. I have a bad feeling. Oh, shit. The Rot Warren level 45 area. This place is probably going to be... be a dangerous area. This is the last area we would have to go to clear out the optional shit. Lair of the Horned Devil.
Look at all the scrap around here. This thing must have crashed down here with a great deal of power.
That's terrifying. There's some gun parts. Weapon parts, I mean. Not gun parts. I'm quiet. I don't know why I'm quiet. I don't really need to be. Like, there's a part of my brain that's like, you gotta be quiet, because if you're not quiet, they'll hear you, and that'll be bad. Ooh. Lots of weapon parts? Or scrap and weapon parts? Really nothing else over here except that? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but... Oh, there's a TV right there. Microwave, actually, I think. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was something more than just scrap electronics. I mean, we have 215 scrap right now, which is enough for a couple of med kits if we want or need.
Let's see if we got something useful.
A weapon. A Rambino. Ancient semi-automatic rifle. 7 damage. It's a noisy weapon, though. Combat and familiarization systems. Friendly fire now non-issue with Mirmir's updated combat familiarization. Oh, I see how this happened. 99.9% accurate. To set up ally recognition before boot up, insert the correctly formatted CFS drive A into slot B. If the drive order is set in reverse, the Z600 will engage all with impunity. If this occurs, do not boot. A shaman level 35 with 24 health.
You spot anything? Nothing. No one comes. No one dares come here and challenge us. Yeah, we strong. We got metal giants.
Uh-oh. I mean... if they come any further, we could go for it. the metal giant has.
Doesn't sound like his friends know he's gone. Another crash machine. Looks new though.
Yeah.
Can't even see the star.
That worries me. We're gonna have to fight one of these things, are you saying? Uh-oh. Proud present extreme survival weekends hosted by world famous TV Sibel. That is great. What a reference. Grilled bear. Uncooked animals, varying states of decay. Covered in leeches and own fecal matter. Limited spaces, 30 minutes from Gothenburg. That's hilarious.
Suicide ain't my thing. We're backing off.
I just want to see. Okay. Level 36 tank with 3 armor. Level 20, not 20, 36, level 45, but 36 health, 26 health. Okay, so we just learned something new. The thing that we've learned that's new is that our allies don't trigger the alert. Good to know.
Split up. Over here.
I want to see how cheeky we can be.
Split up.
Dogs. Zone dogs?
Careful. They're all over the place, and we can't find them all at once.
Okay. So I see how this is going to work in the future when we do come here. That was a Marauder that had 18 health. I think. All right. Let's focus on the main path. We're not yet prepared to take on level 20/25. We're not prepared for everything else either. The key word on this is yet, though. Soon we'll, put our weapons to the grindstone and go from there.
Split up.
temporary purposes because currently she's got some kind of crit bonus or something like that. I'm almost tempted to like switch some things around. Like, you having these weapons I'm fine with. I like this, and this I like. I kind of like you with the shotgun, but we'll see if we want to keep that. We might give you the Rambino instead. Then again, this is just a ridiculously ranged weapon. Right? Look, 25 range. Whatever, we'll patiently wait for this Marauder to come in and then we'll fuck him up. I do love how you can, like, plan out exactly where they go, he says as he makes a mistake, apparently. I thought you went down the center, not over here, Mr. Marauder. Three, two, one, now. Almost one-shot him with that crit. I would hope this enemy would hear me. Nope.
Gotcha. You finally figured out how to use that thing?
Regroup.
Your thoughts are sinful. Give me your brain, so I may lead you into salvation.
Ghouls popping up everywhere.
Check that guy out. You see him? Head like an infected mushroom. You think he's leading the ghouls?
Wait a minute. That's the guy who attacked me and Hammond. I think Hammond recognized him, but that was the last thing I remember.
He's one of the Nova sect. I heard stories about them. Bogeymen with big heads. Didn't think they were real. Bet he's real enough to take a bullet, though.
Guess people were packing for a trip. Guess they didn't make it.
No, I guess not. We came from the stairs this way, right? Yeah.
Ah! My head hurts.
No.
These boys keep talking. Can't shut them out. Get them brain boys out my head. Suck it up, ghoul. When the masters find the sacred numbers, the zone will be cleansed. Cleansing better get here soon. Talking in my skull is making me crazy.
They're gonna split off. Yep. The hunter stays, he splits off. There's a ladder over here. You can come down this direction? No, you're gonna step away. How far do you go? 16. Do you go any further? Yes, you do. Okay, perfect.
Split up.
Serves you right!
Okay.
Hurt, don't it?
Perfect. My heart was like in my throat, waiting for the 75% chance.
You ain't half bad for a newbie.
Hey guys, come here. I'm going alone.
Ancient Eye. It's a critical chance for the scope. Was stealthing pretty good. Sect Butcher. Psionics, that's what those sect guys are, basically. Psionic soldiers. At least that's what I'm gonna think of them as. Kind of want to do it right about here. No crit. And nice kill.
Bullseye.
Sweet!
Get your asses over here.
Nice. There's probably some stuff that I might have missed because of the fast travel stuff that we were doing. But this is okay.
Gather around the ship, my children. Your destiny awaits.
We believe, Reverend.
powerful. You are children of the ancients. Smite the unbelievers! Destroy the Ark! Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, they broke off. Don't know how much that helps us. I want to make sure I have killed everyone that I possibly can before moving on. Yeah, we came from the Cave of Fear. This is the direction we came from, right? No. Yeah, no, it is.
Judgment Day, sinners. Obey me, and your soul will be saved.
So here's the thing. 25 range. 25 aim bonus against lit enemies. That could be useful. Nope, wrong person. The duck. How do we do this? Well, probably take everybody else out around those two. Because everyone will come from wherever we start to there. Message to 555-678-9390. Eric, gather the children, take them to the ferry without me, join you at the shelter very soon. Phone calls aren't going through, received the message. Soldiers have told us those that have red eyes infection to wait at the dock until a medic has checked us. Oh, that sucks. Apparently she had red eyes and the red eye plague made people fucking go bonkers, batshit. So, they never made it. Three, two, one.
Serves you right. And that is that.
Regroup.
Second butcher up there. Evac control key. I mean, we could give somebody the assault rifle. I'm thinking about it, and it might be a thing to do. Brother Bowden? Really? think that's what we do instead. Could we? No, we couldn't because of the 2 armor. The 2 armor kind of makes it impossible for us to polish him off easily. We'll have to double check a lot of this shit. The Sect Pyro we could possibly one-shot. If Brother Bowden moves.
Break up.
The question is, do we go for it or do we wait? We wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. %. 75%. 75%. The problem is right there. I don't think he hurt him. Maybe.
Oh!
Damn. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that. That's pretty good. Like he didn't notice that. That's what I love. Like he didn't notice the fact that I just killed the dude.
Follow me.
Waiting for Brother Bowden to move so I can collect that gear. There's a chest there. Molotov. Nice. Might be worthwhile to throw that on Bowden. Don't want to do too many save files, just in case. Sect Hunter. Ooh, okay. Alright. I think I have an idea. So here's what I'm gonna do. Put you there.
Break up.
Trying to find a good position that's behind full cover. Maybe the tree. Maybe. We'll see what we decide to do in a minute. It's gonna be loud. We can't kill him. Normally. That's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to switch and I pressed the wrong button to switch character. I unhit us. I want to try and grab the people that are closest and bind them. Can I do that? Can I slip through and get the sect hunter stealthily? Maybe.
Stay put.
That's annoying.
Come on.
I'm annoyed by that. I keep forgetting they don't get caught, so I could just have them all come with me and we can go together. It's gonna be difficult to wipe them out. We need to get at least one crit, I think, every single time. I mean, it's a pretty high chance to get a crit with everything that we're using. didn't hear it.
Back off!
Now that was a good kill.
I want to be careful here. I love how easy it is. Just how easy it is, you know?
Now it's getting fun.
Love how he pulls out the gun, like, oh, hey, there's a dude there. Oh, God.
Serves you right!
Are we gonna pop off? Because a crit, if it doesn't crit, we get screwed. We have to go for it now. I can't risk it. It's too reliant on a 25% chance.
What is falling is down!
Man, that was my shot.
Yep. Well, if you would have crit, we wouldn't have had to worry about that.
You little tricksy scammer!
Double move to low cover. Okay, out of reach, so we can only fly like something like that. You actually might be better to have with the thing. Hold on. He'll move first, maybe. X, Overwatch.
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 You're mine, stalker!
Yeah.
Might have to reload. That. Fucking sucks. This should have auto-saved right after we picked up, or right after we picked off Dude.
Hey, follow me.
Okay, we got the evac control key. Power brick.
Hey,
Nice.
I've seen these before. You need to lick the top to see if it still works.
The ancients used these to run lights and machines. Prip will give us a good deal on this one. It still holds power.
Ducks, don't play with that thing. We're bringing it back to Prep.
Look, I can't feel my tongue. Hey, it's not funny.
That's great. Almost 300 scrap. Hell yeah. Lots of chem flares.
Aha! That's how it's done!
Get over here.
Okay. Beautiful.
Not too shabby. Over here.
That'll knock him out. Yeah, if it crits.
Yeah.
And it moved him back. That's hilarious. He's on fire. And he's dead. That was horrible. Nice. I think we've taken everybody to worry about out. So,
Regroup.
let's regroup. Let's go around.
Let me ask you
Let's
something.
make sure we loot everything.
Out of all the dead bodies you've seen in the zone, any of them ever look like us? Like mutants?
Nah, and I've been looking. No skulls like mine, no skulls like Borman's. I don't think I've seen any with little horns on their head. That's kind of weird, right, Borman? Kind of makes you want to talk about it, right?
There are no mutants outside the Ark except us. The Elder told
Why,
us a
though?
bunch of times.
No matter how deep into the zone Hammond traveled, he never saw a trace of us, of mutants.
There's something up with that.
Guess we should feel special or something?
The Ark's making mutants?
You're tough enough to resist the rot, and smart enough to keep the ghouls at bay. You're pretty special in my book. Now everybody, shut the fuck up.
That's the first time they've said fuck instead of duck. That should go to show how serious Borman's being. I don't want to leave yet. So the ferry is in surprisingly good condition. They've never taken the cars off, unfortunately. We got that key, so now we can go to that optional location before I forget. He has nothing else to say anymore, I would assume, because we killed him. Oh, that's just in a circle, whoops. Need to go this way. What kind of goodies? There's gotta be some good goodies, you know? Another TV. Or microwave.
Oh, I hope it's something good.
Absorbs fire damage. 1 armor, 3 HP. Okay. I mean, it's better than the basic, right? Yeah, better than the basic. Way better. What mutations do we have to deal with right now? We have 6 points available. Oh, holy shit. That might be really useful. It's a combat ability. Gross but strangely satisfying. I dislike seeing the red mark because the red markers to me signifies an enemy. But it must be in the other area, the other zone. we're gonna at least travel to House of Bones. Or maybe we should go back to the Ark now. We'll save it, go to the House of Bones, then go back to the Ark. The reason we're saving it is in case they prevent us from fast traveling, we'll be able to fast travel now. And then go to the House of Bones. But I want to see what, like, story effect there is or what have you. Borman's looking like a regular old football player. Give me a minute. Alright. Ooh, it's a winter zone. Interesting. And then another unexplored location. I kind of wish the expedition, like, I wonder if there's, like, an endless expedition in the future for something like this. This would be perfect for some kind of endless expedition. A randomly generated map. Maybe in, Mutant Year 02.
Nova sect. So close to our borders. This is troubling. I should have known. Where the ghouls come, the Nova sect follow, as they say. If you're a ghoul, you think the Nova sect is a dedicated group of priests trying to cleanse the world of evil. This is not accurate. The Nova sect is a psychotic death cult who are trying to destroy the Ark and everyone in it. Their leader, Plutonia, knows we cannot be swayed by her lies. We are not followers, and she hates those who do not follow. The zone is like a warm radiation bath that turns brains into rice pudding. But by hook or by crook, the Nova sect prosper in the zone. The radiation has actually blessed or cursed their minds with special gifts. They can get inside your head, put horrible things inside. Make sure they don't get inside your heads, stalkers.
There's something more to all this. I don't know if I completely trust you because...
Survive.
Why aren't there more mutants outside of the Ark?
My brave stalkers.
Why aren't there more stalkers, you know what I mean? Let's get our grenades up, yeah?
Hola, amigos.
I always like base damage more than crit.
Have a swell time out there.
Especially when crit's as low as it is. It's, I mean, low in quotation marks. Iridia, what do you got for us?
Smoke grenades. Toss a few of these at somebody and they won't see a thing in that smoke cloud. And forget trying to aim anything in there. It's useless.
No, nothing new, really. Could buy a couple of medkits, but I kind of want to save our scrap for like a new wicked-ass weapon, you know?
Here there's a new breed of ghoul out there. They call it the tank ghoul. Basically a brick wall with feet. Or wait, was it breaking through brick walls? Ah, I forgot. This is just stuff I'm hearing from people that come in. Haven't been outside much since my dad died.
Alright. We could make it stupid. Yeah, we could make it real stupid. That's even worse. Oh, I think I just... Wait a minute. Oh, I understand now. Never mind. I was derping a little bit. Debating if I want to scrap some of this stuff, like the pipe gun, which we bought for 120. Seven, 8. What a waste. Actually, it was scrap we paid for it, and now we're getting 9 weapon parts. The Stinger we're getting rid of at the very least, and the pipe gun, fuck it. Yeah, I like everything else everybody else has too much. Let's make double shore.
Later, stalkers.
These single shot weapons, it kind of sucks having them like this without a multi-shot, but I'm okay with it. Then again, .41 range, holy shit. Holy shit. $20, 10, 10.
Welcome to the Fix Pit. My name's Delta.
That's better. I might get rid of these two. Can destroy cover. 8, 9. Seven, 10. It's the crit chance that makes that shotgun better than this. It's not worth it yet. Everything's level 2 except you.
Bye.
All right. Five, 10, 15. So 15 base damage. 8, 14, 20. 20 base damage with these weapons. I'm trying to think if we could take on the level 25 enemies yet. I don't think so. Not quite. Let's check out House of Bones. We'll clear out this area, maybe get some more weapon parts, get some more other stuff, and we'll go from there. Again, it's not a waste of 120 weapon parts because we gained 9. I mean, it's not a waste of 120 scrap because we gained 9 weapon parts. This is a big-ass open area. So hopefully we'll easily find the scrap and stuff like that we want to find.
I didn't catch what you were saying back there, Selma. Where was Hammond going?
The House of Bones. We're almost there.
And why, pray tell, do they call it the House of Bones?
It's a big house full of dead people.
Oh, fantastic. Borman, don't lie to me. You do not want to be doing this right now.
What I want and what I need are two different things. We need to find Hammond, so shut up and get your head in the game.
Red Plague warning, do not enter, offender shot in sight. Experience the following symptoms, report immediately to the quarantine area in Dronting Nicodan. Whatever. Red blisters, high body temp, nerve spasms, paranoia, blood and eyes. Unable to reach this location, stay indoors and call 555-008-922 for assistance. Not quite a real phone number, but whatever. Yeah, that's directly to the House of Bones.
So cold up in these parts, I can't feel my beak.
Yeah, I've never been this far north before. I feel cold to the bone.
The cold is very fitting for right now, this time of year. At least for me it is.
Elder Almighty. A mountain of body bags. This is just horrible.
Oh god. It's a mass grave.
Holy ancients,
Damn it.
power.
Another one of these asshats.
Feel it. Let us now gather at the sacred site for the ritual sacrifice.
Boys, welcome to the House of Bones. Don't let the creepy signs scare you.
split up.
Get over here and help me, you stinking rotheads!
I misclicked so quickly.
As good as dead!
I did not want to do that. I misclicked again. God damn it. I wish the mouse button switched characters. I know I could change it, but I'll change it and then I'll be making that mistake. Fuck.
I didn't catch what you were saying back there, Selma. Where was Hammond going?
The House of Bones. We're almost there.
And why, pray tell, do they call it the House of Bones?
It's a big house full of dead people.
Oh, fantastic. Borman, don't lie to me. You do not want to be doing this right now.
What I want and what I need are two different things. We need to find Hammond, so shut up and get your head in the game.
So cold up in these parts, I can't feel my beak.
Yeah, I've never been this far north before. I feel cold to the bone.
There's a lot of assholes we're gonna have to contend with.
Today, dickwipe.
Sorry about that.
Nice.
Hey, guys, come here. The House of Bones. What a nice, inviting place. These signs are a lovely touch.
That building there, the House of Bones. It was a fortress full of tiny flesh-eating monsters called students. They came here every day to learn how to become bigger monsters. Now you hear the story. I don't hear the story, I see the story. I went inside and I saw all these drawings of monsters and flying machines and gross stuff. Scary stuff.
Well, let's see what we got to deal with first of all. %. 100%. Okay, we'll start with Selma.
They had it coming.
All right,
Regroup.
easy game. Good hit. Great hit. Death.
Gotcha.
You did it.
Come on.
One piece of scrap.
The fallen machine did not contain the sacred numbers. But fear not, my children. The machine led a stalker to us. A smart stalker whose
Stay back,
mind
guys.
holds the secrets we need. The smart stalker will show us where the sacred numbers are kept. Tonight, we will sacrifice his companion's life. The Ark has spilled our blood. Tonight, we spill their blood. A stalker who hunts my children. Now he is the hunted. He is the sacrifice.
Alright. Not good. I wanted to sneak attack the robot, but I realized that it's got 2 armor, and that'll reduce the amount of damage we're actually doing. So it'll take 2 turns to kill it. And by then we potentially have revealed ourselves. So we're gonna chill on that one, Chief. Oh, this is a side area. At least I'm assuming it is.
Have you heard that old legend? The 2 star-crossed lovers, Izzer and Fala, ran away to a lost palace somewhere in this area. This might sound crazy, but could this be the palace?
Was that the legend about Izza and Fala and all the loot they were hiding away in the Lost Palace? Because that's the story I'm interested in.
These star-crossed lovers better have some supplies. We need them.
I hope they do. Looks like there's a chest up there. Maybe a fight as well. Can we kill that? 20 damage. We could. I want to get a little bit better than that. If we do a sneak attack and get a couple of crits, we'll guarantee it, but I don't like risking it like that. So we'll go around on the outskirts, avoid fights, collect loot. Oh.
Guess those rodheads are hiding from the metal men. Well, look at that. Izza and Fala. The fairy tales are true, huh?
Okay, so it's not that bad. I expected the entire area to be like that. That's like just the boss dog guarding some good loot, I bet. We'll have to try and take them out separately. the tank has one of those things that can destroy cover. So, tanks, grenades, smoke.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We got to run when they're not looking. That's what Sneville said. And Bilge and Mockley. Now Sneville, Bilge, and Mockley have no heads because they failed. Mockley has 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Mockley. We will make it. Jaywalker. Jaywalker.
Okay. Maybe this area is not as easy or set as I thought it would be.
Just what I need. A bunch of metal men looking for trouble. Probably the ones who killed all
A
these
police
ghouls.
bot, not police bot. Maybe we can kill him? We would have to crit. Shit. That's a deer. I need to upgrade my silent weapons if I want to kill those individuals. Even then, it would still have to crit, I think.
Stop the vehicle. Show me your license and registration.
Okay, so you see what my plan is? That Marauder goes away, we climb up, we kill the Marauder, stealth as much as we can. That's 12, it'll take 2 hits at the very least. As long as we can crit one of them. The Hunter is probably gonna hear us or see us. Jesus Christ. So they start with the stealth weapon. Grenade, smoke, molly. That might be useful. Alright. So the question is, how far away can they hear us at? Because if the Hunter can hear us, that defeats what we're trying to do. Might have been a mistake to wait that long. It was a mistake to wait that long. Shut up, bitch.
Wait here. Okay, back me up.
Break up.
Come on. Three, two, one. Now. All right, it didn't alert him.
Want some more?
Damn it! I wanted to use somebody then other than ducks to finish it off.
Bye-bye.
Not too shabby.
Regroup. Okay, spread out.
Uh-oh. If it doesn't crit, we're screwed. Thank you.
Feel that?
Stone cold.
Hey guys, come here.
Shaman, hunter, and tank. That's a purple chest over there. Could potentially take out the shaman.
I've got this.
Yeah, we can take out the shaman. Again, we have to get lucky with the crit hit. We're level 20 ourselves. We'll have to knock the tank out and kill the other dude. Then we got the robots to worry about.
Gotcha.
No crit. There we go. Okay.
And stay down. Hey, over here.
21. We're gonna risk it. Hey, there's the cold box they talked about. Electrically powered cold box keeps things cold. Let's see what happens.
What you got?
Oh, does that hurt?
That's weird. The game crashed. Have to reload. Yep. So odd. Smile. Not good.
That had to hurt.
So it either misses or it crits. Or not. Oh shit.
Got you.
Not so bad.
You friggin' gimp!
All right. All right, I get it now. Okay. That individual is too dangerous. Maybe. Eight damage. He'll have 8 health. If this crits, it kills him. Then we just have to worry about you. Give me a crit, baby. Damn.
Good stuff.
Miss. Great.
That had to hurt.
Okay, he caught on fire. It was worth it. I was worried it wouldn't be worth it, but I wanted to get behind full cover. Shit. We don't have a med kit, do we? Yeah, whatever.
You finally figured out how to use that thing?
Okay.
Come on. I hope it's something cool.
It's a weapons chest, so it's got to be something good, right? Fuck off. Whatever. Clear out this area, then we'll head back. She's at 4 health. We need to get the pig to get everybody's attention. I'm checking this area to make sure I don't miss out on anything. Pretty sure I got everything that I needed to get. I'm amazed there are some things that don't offer us scrap, you know? Like the vending machines. I'm surprised that those don't have any scrap nearby. Then again, scrap is common, like, kind of low in value in quotation marks. Rare scrap is like 8. Police bot enforcer.
Does that hurt?
Lie! Don't lie! Don't lie! You have been deemed hazardous.
Disabled. Probably should have tried to do that instead of the ability. Whatever. Well, now medkit is kind of a mandatory thing.
Now it's getting fun. You right.
Alright.
Come on.
Did that in a way that didn't really work out for us, unfortunately. And again, we got a shit ton of weapon parts, so we can get some level 3 weapons here soon. That's kind of awesome. Lots of weapon parts in this area. I could have played that differently and stealth killed the other area, the other police bot, the weaker one, possibly. Almost 400 scrap. I really wonder what kind of weapons are going to be available. Might have to leave and come back. There's probably so much shit in the grass, it's not even funny. Well, there's 3 dogs there. That, I really don't think I'll be able to actually handle that now that I'm looking at it. At least not until I upgrade some shit. I don't know why I can see all of them, but I'm okay with it. What level are they? 26 health. 26 health. How would I do that? I'd have to upgrade my main weapons. Even then, I don't know. Let's go back to the Ark, then House of Bones. I think level 25 is we're just at the cusp of level 25.
Well, look what the Zone Wolf dragged in. Good to see you. Till next time.
Need 2 more and we can get +1 damage to all weapons. That'll actually be insane. That'll actually be insane.
You follow the trail and get closer to Hammond. Good. I pray you find him quickly. I don't want his mind warped and abused by the Zone's more devilish inhabitants. The fate of the Ark depends on you, brave stalkers. Farewell. Remember your elder's guidance.
I mean, hell, we could buy a weapon
Those
and get rid of it.
Novasec morons have no direct line to the ancients. That's a load of rot. What they do have is a steady supply of mushrooms. And I don't mean the mushrooms growing in your toilet. I mean magic mushrooms. Well, not magic, but they do make you feel like you're someplace else. Talking to a unicorn, playing a ukulele, or something. Never tried eating them, but they sound like fun.
Cute, but no. That's tempting. I'm thinking, do I want to get 30% additional range? I do. Then I'll save the rest.
Bye.
240 for the crossbow, then just get rid of it, I guess? Maybe? I don't know.
Welcome to the Fix Pit. My name's Delta.
think the critical chance might actually be better on that weapon. With ducks, we don't need to increase range. Nine. 7. The range is what makes this weapon fucking insane. We could pull some silly shit with this. Now that I'm thinking about it. 2 additional crit damage. We could go fucking so far, 40 something range. We could upgrade one of the silent weapons. I might have to switch the pistol around and give it back to Selima. Or Selma.
Keep your head screwed on.
I need to make use of that somehow. This is kind of crazy. Ooh. Need one more point. Invincible for 1 turn? Okay. Need to wait. That'll give us 3 points to mess with later. We'll save them. Can't deal with level 35. I mean 55 yet. You know what? We're gonna try some shit. We're gonna try some shit. Bear with me. So Dux is gonna be the one that we're gonna rely on hitting his targets at 40 range. We're gonna hide. I think we're gonna hide Borman and Selma. And we'll have the individuals come towards them, the mutts.
Wait here.
past, they run past, they run past. Maybe they see him? God, I hope not. Okay. Hold on. I hope this is like a thing that lasts a long time. This is stupid, and I love it.
Yeah.
Wow, we actually managed to hit. Oh, it's just a one-turn thing. Did it call them all, though? That's the problem. Oh, that's dumb. Well, actually, it's not that dumb. You want to know why it's not that dumb? Please tell me he still has good shots.
Bingo.
Oh, the tree's dead.
Back off!
All right.
Enough. Good night, rodheads.
This is the way we do. We're gonna get a couple of levels for this one, I think.
Gotcha.
The fact that we this far away is ridiculous.
Not today, dickwad!
Nice one.
Miss? Bullshit, you miss.
Yeah, I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
This poor dog. Actually, all three of them. At least the one had a chance. Literally a single chance to do this. They didn't have a chance to do nothing. And that's the way that I like it.
Bullseye.
Sweet. Wasted him. Stay put. The ancients left their machines running loose in the zone, and now we gotta face the consequences. They're killing ghouls left and right.
I would gladly introduce some killer machines to the nearest ghoul pack.
Machines kill anybody
Wait.
they come across.
What?
So watch out.
Was that Borman's voice? I just found a glitch. That's the voice of Hammond. That's the voice of Hammond. We're supposed to come after here.
Let's see if we got
After we fight
something
Hammond. We did this
useful.
way too early. We beat this way too early. Ancient firearm, battered, but can usually hit targets from fair distance. Okay. 20 range, 1 ammo, 7 damage. Level 23. Well, we cleared the area out, so we can take out a ridiculous amount of individuals if we do it right. Strong individuals, too. Ducks with the 40-foot range. I've not cleared out the House of Bones yet, have I? Nice! Defibrillator! Appears to have been a relaxation device of sorts, as the diagram shows an ancient relaxant whilst the device was used. Perhaps having those annoying fribs removed at the same time.
Defibrillator.
That's great.
There's instructions to use this on somebody who's lying down. Maybe something to aid sleep or to relax.
This sounds relaxing. Maybe I'll use it to unwind when I get back to the Ark.
You'll give yourself a heart attack. Because not only, like, what that is used for is not to restart the heart like most people assume. It's to get your rhythm, or, like, to get back into beat with each other. Sure, it can restart the heart, but the main purpose is giving it, like, to get the rhythm back in the beat pattern that it's supposed to be in, basically. God, this is gonna be tough, I think.
Holy Ancient's power. Do you feel it? Let us now gather at the sacred site for the ritual sacrifice.
That's a dialogue option, not dialogue option, but that's something we've heard before. I'm assuming that this is the ritual site. This is easy pickings. Love that little, like, that's hilarious. Alright, nice.
And stay down.
That was awesome.
That it was.
Let's split up.
Bye! Call me!
You did good.
Hey, follow me.
Brother Scroog. Molotov. No, we gotta get rid of that sec bookture first. Then the buff dude. I might have to make use of Borman stuff. We're not gonna crit if we ambush like this, which in all honesty, I'm kind of okay with. Man, you go a long distance, my dude.
Hi there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The 75% worries me so much. It really does.
Elder Almighty. A mountain of body bags. This is just horrible. Over here.
I love how they do teleport to you if they have gone far enough away. Yeah, no other loot. Looks like. We would level 25, so I'm assuming that we now have the mutation. Yeah, the stone skin's probably gonna be what we really need. Twice shot, twitch shot. God, just a little bit more. 2 more points, and we can just go crazy with that. Have I gone up here? Doesn't look like it. Unless this is where I came from. Yeah, sea train's this way, so I guess it is where I came from, yep. This bone house is there, we cleared out Izza and Frala. So that is where I came from. How do I get the hell up there? Oh, so you can actually go through windows. Okay, so they couldn't go all the way like I thought they would. It looks like there's a ladder, stairs, I mean, not ladder, stairs. That direction. Something over here as well. I'm glad that they can't see our partners. That would suck to get spotted like that. I understand why they do stuff like that too, though. Imagine just getting randomly spotted. That would be so annoying. Alright. Higher crit chance for ducks. And immunity and vulnerability, however you want to word it, for Boorman.
Why do we have to stay and watch the ugly art, man?
Here we go.
They can't keep us here.
A new gun.
Party too.
Nice.
Yeah, we party. We can party on this man.
They're gonna. The hunter's gonna separate. The pyro's gonna stay there.
Wouldn't make his face uglier, would it? This man fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. That's ugly. Ugly arm man.
I was right. They're both sit. No. Take out the pyro first, because he's right there.
I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
Got you.
Now we're gonna get out of that.
Hey, over here.
Hopefully this doesn't pass time. A boomstick shotgun, that's new. Oh wait, long firearm. Warning scratch, but it's great close range firepower. Alright, so... Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. I was switched to the other character, damn it.
Bingo.
Not too shabby.
Ringo was his name, oh. Probably have a little bit more to clear out.
Follow me.
Follow me. Over here. Follow me.
What's with the hieroglyphics here? Is this an army of midgets?
Oh,
Get it.
got it. That kind of talk is a little bit... I mean, then again, the kids probably are raised way differently from how they used to. So, ignore me. Is the medbot on its own? Can we take out the medbot? Or are we going to be in a fight? We can take out that hunter. For sure. Then we'll just give us Brother Scroog, whatever. Skoog. Brother Skoog. Whoever else, and the robot will be dealt with after we deal with the set hunter. Come on, move. I just saw the sect hunter move. I need you to do that. I thought it was moving towards us for a minute. My heart stopped. Fine, I'll wait for Brother Skoog to move away. Watch. Now the sect hunter's gonna move. Timing is everything. Here we go. Here we go. That dude, the tank or whatever.
Serves you right.
Good stuff.
The pyro. We can take out the pyro, I think, next. I want to wait for Brother Skog to turn around. Then we'll only have him to deal with and the robot. We could knock him out. The robot's going to be annoying though. Oh shit.
Children, destroy them!
Okay, he just moved. Okay. Knock the fuck out. % chance to EMP.
Not today, Dickwipe.
Oh shit, that was a waste. revived the pyro, isn't he? Yep. She absorbed the fire. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Fucking misclicks, man. I was okay with that, but the misclick fucking ruined that. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know exactly what to do. We're probably gonna take some damage. God, I don't want to use 3 fucking medkits. That'll be fine.
Does that hurt?
Well, I don't like that the enemy hurt us twice. That could mean any number of things.
Not so tough now, huh?
Regroup.
I mean... Alright.
Stay back, guys. Get over here.
What do we do? We stealth shoot it. It moves. We have to move after it. We say screw it and go guns blazing. Probably wipe it out if we say screw it and go guns blazing. I just realized I needed to switch to the shotgun. The boomstick shotgun.
Don't step into the light. I'm on my way.
Yeah,
Operating.
that's fine.
Operating.
You're running? Why are you running? Medbot's dead.
They've knocked him down!
He's either gonna come to us, or we can rush to him. Double move. Not yet.
Now it's getting fun.
Overwatch.
Really? Hell yeah. Keep you out in the open. Oh, their abilities aren't showing because we haven't gone back to the Ark. We need to go back to the Ark, damn it.
Give your mind to me!
Let's not. That's fine.
Wow, that is something.
Really? Whatever. Knock his ass out. He's dead now.
Don't it?
Yeah, I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
Serves you right!
I want to give Borman the kill.
Follow me.
Hey, got a medkit. Nice.
That was the last one. Now that prisoner isn't him.
Damn it.
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner.
Okay, so Magnus, not
Magnus
Hammond.
is
My
a
bad.
mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Nova sect. He's calm. Real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Nova sect. Nova sect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die, and took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Novasect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the Ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means. Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selmer and Magnus agree. Even ducks.
Oh, we can only have 3? Oh shit, so now we gotta go all the way south? The World Ender. I know I can go back to the Ark. I want to do that now, actually, I think. We'll probably sort our gear out and then wrap up with this for the evening. And then finish this game tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow, finish it. We're probably going to have a day or two, actually. Not a day after tomorrow. Because we're going to want to do all the side stuff before we do the nuke thing.
My brave, fierce stalkers. You make an old man feel young. I heard of your recent exploits, and how your search for Hammond now leads to the Novasect's base in the south. They call it the Cathedral, but it is anything but. My brave stalkers, I pray you find Hammond in good health, and return him here safely. If the Novasect probe Hammond's mind, the Novasect's leader, Plutonia, is obsessed with some prophesized doomsday that never comes. The end of the world isn't coming fast enough, so Plutonia wants to jumpstart Armageddon with weapons left here by the Ancients. Weapons that tore this place apart. Weapons Hammond could be forced to restart. To worship the Ancients is to worship death. We are the lights that never go out. We are the Ark. And you will save us all. May your search for Hammond continue in complete safety.
Crazy.
Farewell. Remember your elder's guidance.
I like this. This focus on store has been great. There's a question mark there, so let's check this first.
Hear those zone dogs are getting big. I mean, big. I hear they can knock you down if they get a running start. So don't go petting them or anything. And they travel in packs. So if you see a dog barking for his buddies, get the hell out of there. That advice is free of charge.
Thank you for it. 8, 7. So this is a better version of the state switcher, basically. And a better version of the Skeptica.
Take it easy.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if we use them though. So we either do extra range or critical chance. Minor and a major. I get it. I get how it works now. Okay. Okay, for now anyways.
My favorite stalkers. I was just reclining here, dreaming of when I'd see you again. I guess dreams do come true.
Cute.
Bye now.
We only have one. Oh, actually, that's all we... No, we need two. God, I cannot wait to get this.
Later, stalkers. Good hunting.
We'll do a little side stuff. Let me stick with this, I suppose. God, we're gonna use her abilities, but I like Ducks and Borman too much. I'll switch out the Humane. I'll switch out the Human. They have a lot of grenades. I'm not going to use a med kit. Not when he's only 3 health down and he can fix it back up.
Hi. If you're here to pick through my dad's stuff, it's been picked clean, okay? But if you want a fix or an upgrade, talk to me. Bye.
Okay, that's good. Well, here's the question. I don't think we want to dismantle the one Rambino, right?
Hi.
Because the Rambino...
If you're here to pick through my dad's stuff, it's been picked clean, okay?
7.
But if you want a fix or an upgrade, talk to me.
The stage switcher has good range, but it's weaker than this, and we're not really going to be using the sniper a lot. We might not be able to use the pistol soon. So keeping this and this might be what I do, because that'll replace the bow and the needle pistol, respectively.
Bye.
Red Eyes 15% higher crit, and Broiler 50. So just switch them if we want to do that. Yeah, that's not that
Welcome
big
to
of a
the
deal.
Fix Pit. My name's Delta.
Actually, hold up. We could do it. 26. You know what? No.
Take it easy.
we're gonna make an attempt. We are going to make an attempt at the metal bird. And then after the metal bird individuals, that is when we will wrap up. Let me think about what all we are doing. I mean, could we take the tank?
Spread out.
Wait. Might as well. I want to see if it... Nah, let's just mind control the dude. Let's mind control the other dude. No big deal. Man. I just wanted to see for shits and giggles.
Now it's getting fun.
Not That's fine. That's actually fine. Damn it. Got him on fire.
Stay away from me.
Nice. We should have him dead next turn. This is gonna be bad for Mr. Pig. We're not hitting anymore. more sense for this to have 3 shots than the double barrel. Damn, 11 crit damage. Okay.
You got it.
Over here.
Now, what gun do they have here? 205.
Oh, I hope it's something good.
I do too. Okay, a boomstick. Okay. If we ever decide to go loud, proud, with nothing else, we could, boomstick it up. Honestly, that's tempting to put on ducks. Metal birds cleared out. These areas we need to clear out. Iron Serpent and the unexplored location. We're gonna go back to the Ark. We're gonna decide what to do. It's starting to become less and less worth it to use stealth as an option. We'll let it go for now, though.
I trust in you, my brave stalkers. I know you will find Hammond. But I regret this search is taking longer than we anticipated. You're going deeper into the zone, farther than you have ever been. This exploration may lead to questions. Questions poison the mind. Keep your mind on the mission, and you will prevail. Good luck.
Yeah, that right there is the biggest red flag you could have possibly given me, though. Great place to stop it, especially on a red flag like that. Whenever anybody ever goes something along the lines of, you're not here to question orders, focus on the mission, don't think about what you see, or something like that, that's not good. So he's definitely hiding something from us, which was kind of apparent from the very get-go. But this has cemented the fact that he is keeping some shit from us that isn't good. So, that's something to keep in mind.
Remember your elder's guidance.
I think he's let that title go to his head. He is the Eldar. He is the Alpha and the Omega. Anyways. Create new save file, brand spanking new for this, and that is going to be it for me for the time being for Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Tomorrow we'll continue on the path to completing this game. Whether or not we actually do so is beyond me. We'll see. I'll probably go back and forth after I clear every zone. I'll switch out some characters, see how that do, and decide who I like and who I can leave behind. I like the mind control, but I'm still not it gives us a 4th character, so that is a lot of points in that individual's favor. Boorman and Dux, I think Boorman, Dux, and Magnus might be our 3. I wish we could have all 4. That's a nice 4 is a nice number, but whatever. Anyways, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you are new to the kingdom, be sure to subscribe to the channel before you head on out. Leave a like on the video if you liked, and comment if you feel so inclined to do so. That helps out with the algorithm and gets more eyes on the kingdom, thus more citizens. If you want to catch me on all of my associated sites, all my links are streaming links in the description below. That will take you on over to said sites, including but not limited to Twitch, where you can follow me over there and catch me when I go live at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday. Regardless, if you can catch me, I do appreciate the follow regardless, because once again, that helps get more eyes on the kingdom. With that said and done though, that is going to be it from me for the time being. So until next time, take care and have a good one. This is Key Tombs, 446, signing out. Bye-bye, YouTube.